All right, boys and girls, back in Avon, South Dakota. My name is David Lane, Avon Fire Department. I'm here with, I'm horrible with names. I'm here with Matt down in North Carolina. He's going to show me about this fire truck he's got for sale down here. We've been looking at the fire meetings. It's a 2007 International 4400 DT 470 International engine, 330 horsepower. Got Michelin tires on it all the way around. Nice deep rubber. Aluminum wheels. Show you the back tires. Yeah, it's got the same tires back and front. 12R 22.5s, Michelin's. All right, Matt, if you go ahead and talk us through here a little bit.
Okay, so start up front. So it's Firetruck siren. I don't know how many folks are interested in that. And front bumper. You got what we call a trash line here. This is a 100-foot pre-connect. Right now, just standard fog nozzle on it. But very valuable. Car fires, dumpster fires, anything that's not too big. You can extend this one too and make a red line out of it, which is nice as well. Coming on around the side, of course, like I said, 4400 International DT 570, 330 horsepower, max force engine or Navistar. I forget what
It's close enough the same thing for us, I think, back home.
We'll jump in the cab here in a minute. There's kind of a bit to go over in there.
Hold on, Nettie. I gotta do this real quick. Give it to Lily for now. Yes, guys. Sorry, I'm down here on family vacation. I got some kids with me.
Two 200-foot fast lays. Being the single stack, we found them a little easier to deploy. And if you're a big lazy guy like me, this makes a nice seat when you're pumping a fire. So
there you go, Dodge. That's a good chair for you. Sit on running the pumper.
I guarantee you it will support up to 200 This standard compartment, nothing really fancy in here. This is where we keep our trauma bag, first aid medical kits, things like that. Of course, you got all of your drains here on the pump panel. We can drain each individual line individually, as well as a master drain for the pump.
Nitty, go by Lily, please.
And of course, the drains for the trash line and the two cross lays are down there. Of course, it is lit up. That's what this big aluminum covers for. That's our panel lights. Fold down steps for the access going up. The scene light right there is one of it's an HID scene light. It takes it just a minute to get warmed up and bright, but once it gets bright, it's next day light. As well as the night scan light tower. It picks up, it rotates.
Oh, nice.
Like 300 degrees. You can light up a scene with it. This is our engineers department where we typically keep all of our adapters, nozzles. Of course, we got the basket strainer in there. That's the controller for the light tower. So, turn your lights on and off there. Mast up and down, which we can do all that once we start the truck. This lower drawer slides out, almost full extension. So that way if you need to put something on there, it comes all the way out. Spare SCBA bottle holders. There's two on each side.
Okay.
And I know they will accommodate 22/16s. We switched to 4500 about 5-6 years ago.
MSAs?
No, we're all Honeywell.
Okay.
So hopefully converting to Scott soon. Second compartment's our tool compartment. and all of these boards come out. So any of these black boards, you take your screws out, and these boards will come out, so you can configure this thing however you want to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many mountain brackets they're going to leave in it, but any black board you see comes out, and you can configure it however you want to.
If you guys have a question back home that are watching this, shoot me a message on this video here, see if we can answer it.
Absolutely.
Or shoot me a text message or something, 605-659-4440. That'll go straight to my phone that I'm using to record this.
So it's another mountable tool board. Of course, another tray. This tray slides out as well with the same type extension. If it'll cooperate.
No. Peer pressure.
Yeah, that's what it is. But it comes out. It's being a pain today. I think each one of these shelves is rated for 500 pounds. And the mounted one down here at the bottom, I think, is rated for 800 pounds. So we haven't had a problem out of that. Of course, on top here, the hard suction tubing, and we've actually got our shovels mounted inside there. So, coming around back, you got your drop tank storage. This is a 2,000 gallon drop tank, which will come with the truck. I think that's all that's in there. Rear compartment, that's a Newton dump valve. It's a 10-inch Newton dump valve. It is an expandable dump chute. It will come out. And like I was explaining to Dave a little bit earlier, this is the only known issue I have with the truck is this actuator. It is disconnected. It still works, it just won't push this chute out. So I don't know why. Didn't see the need to really invest a whole lot of money into it. I just come back here and pull it out. 2 direct tank fills, 2.5. This one's manually operated from back here. This one over here has got the electronic valve on it, and you can control and open and close this valve from the pump panel. So all you have to do is lock in your LDH, your 2.5, whatever you use, and if you got a pressurized source coming to you, you can open the valve from up there at the pump panel and fill your tank back up. If you're not coming in the side through your steamer or what have you. Up there on the hose bed, I've got 300 feet of 2.5 on one side. I've got 200 feet of 2.5 on the other side. I've got 1,000 feet of 5-inch in the middle.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Jesse here flip that cover up, and we'll show you. It's not really stacked high. It's just as you can see the dividers there. That's where we're at. So that's 1,000 feet of 5-inch. All right. Come on back down, Bill. So over here in this compartment's our ladder compartment. Thank you. 24-foot extension ladder. I believe that's a 16-foot roof ladder, 10-foot attic ladder, and then 8, 10, 12, or 6, 8, 10, and 12-foot pike poles. All this will come with the truck. And these ladders were just tested last Thursday, so they are currently in date and certified. Flashlight holders. We will more than likely leave some of this in here. I'm sure all the box lights will be left. We'll try to find you some to replace the ones that are gone. Some of these may not. I've got to talk to some folks to see how exactly we're going to go with that. But as far as compartment depth, now you're looking, you stick your arm in there all the way up to your shoulder.
Yeah, you guys that know me back home here, I'm right at shoulder deep, my fingertip touching this back wall.
So,
Fit a lot of stuff in there. See, they got their gas-powered fan in there.
same thing, configurable two-door, however you want to do it. If y'all do decide to go with this truck, this is the power source that's right here for all these lights. So it's right here at it. If you happen to
Fuse,
see your lights aren't charging,
hot, negative. So, yeah.
everything's right there. Same way as the other side, hard suction tube at the top.
Okay, I have a question on here. Does any of the hose come with the truck?
The hard suction.
The hard suction hoses come with the truck, Brandon.
The hard suction
Or
comes
not
with the
Brandon,
truck.
sorry, Dustin.
I'll include some 1.5 inch tack line to go in the front bumper. I've got a 100-foot stick that I'll put in there. And then there's a nozzle that I'm going to include with it that is specifically for foam firefighting.
Okay.
So
So there's 100 feet with a foam nozzle that he'll put in the front bumper for us.
So these are all 4,500 packs. We had 4 in here originally, but we also had a total of 6 on the truck at one time. We went down to just 4 packs on the truck. That's all we needed to carry per ISO. So enough room for 3 packs right here.
We got 2 more bottle holders, right?
Yep. 2 more spare bottle holders.
Just like on the driver's side, and this here's the passenger side. 2 more spots for spare bottles.
And then you have another 6 bottle storage available, as well as 2 more air pack brackets. Like I say, we just went from carrying 6 on this truck to 4. So I've got 3 back there, and there's 1 in the passenger seat. If you see the outlets here, there is an Onan, which is made by Cummins, I believe. There's an Onan generator on it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's 7.5 kilowatts. I could be mistaken. It's either 5 or 7.5.
Okay.
It's plenty enough power to do everything this truck needs to do. Not anymore. So, this is one of the nice little features. It's got a boot wash.
Okay.
Comes directly off the tank. So if your boots get dirty, I'll make sure there wasn't nothing in it. Just wash your boots off. So, little vanity.
Yeah. Or Dodge can wash his hands right there so he doesn't get too dirty. Taking his break from sitting down there with the controls.
Now, this is a large diameter discharge. So, most of these that come off the side of your pump are 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
This one's 3. So, it is made for a large diameter discharge. So, if you've got big hose, if you've got 5-inch, 4-inch stores, whatever it may be, that's what this is made for. So, you can pump a bunch of water to another truck if you need to.
Okay.
It's another storage compartment.
All right.
What we'll do, Dave, is we'll get up here. When we designed this truck and spec'd it out, we tried to make everything as easy and as user-friendly as possible. And that's why everything on this panel is color-coded. This panel is also a dry erase board. So you can use dry erase markers to do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Like I say, we tried to make it as easy and as user-friendly as possible. We've gone as far as, we even color-code our hoses to what the discharges are.
Yeah.
That's why when you saw the cross lanes, you saw red and blue. The trash lines are more of a tan color. So, but everything's color coded. While you're scanning right here, that's the switch for the valve in the back that will open up and let you fill your water tank.
Okay.
So this is one of your discharges in the back, and that's why it's got the calves injection, compressed air foam injection. And you'll see a couple of these switches around, like your side intake for your 2.5, your 6-inch side intake, and you've got those on both sides.
All right.
These valves here that's got all the indicators on them, it will let you know how far open and closed it is by the illumination of the lights.
Okay.
There's your generator control. This is your air compressor control. This is your foam system control. And of course this right here is your pump control. So I know a lot of them, because we've had them, it's got the twist knob. You turn the idle your truck up.
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore.
No.
All you do on this truck, you pull up on a fire, you get your pump in gear, you come back here, you turn on your generator, you want it on. If you want foam, you turn on your compressor, hit your own button, and then you hit preset. And it puts the truck where it needs to be. This truck's got a pressure governor, not a relief valve.
Okay.
So if you got 2 lines going and one guy shuts his down, it's going to govern that pressure so you're not throwing all that pressure on the other line.
Okay, that's always good.
So it's all automatic, so there's no relief valve to set, which was another good thing about this truck. The air injection that you see on these lines, whenever you run a compressed air foam, you flip that up, you flip that switch, and that's what's going to throw your compressed air into the line. And like I say, you'll make a pretty white blanket of foam. The deck gun, this is kind of a combination nozzle. But like all this comes with the truck. So if you're up here and you're running a deck gun and you want to fog that pattern, you spin your gun, spin your tip, however you want to do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This radio back here probably doesn't go then. No. At least there's a mount anyway back here for a radio, but that radio does not come with.
Them things are too expensive.
Yeah. That they are.
Today, if you want to sit up here in the driver's seat,
all right.
I'll get over here in the passenger seat.
Air ride driver seat.
Air pack for the passenger seat. It is a quick release style. You just pull the cord and hop out. So everything in here, your battery switch for your master, and then everything's pretty well labeled. Turn on your master switch, that cuts on all your warning lights, your siren control. It's got a traffic directional on the back. Where it says air horn and siren, that's a 3-way switch. On the steering wheel, on the far left-hand side, this button right here, that will control the federal Q siren if it's on siren. If you want to blow the air horns, you just flip it up to horns.
Okay.
And then, of course, the brake for the federal Q siren. Of course, water level gauge here in the truck. And then the passenger has the option to do the same thing. The passenger can sit here and run the Q or blow their horns, whatever they need to do from here. It is an automatic truck. Okay. Kind of make it loud in here just a second. See, it's got 21,377 miles. That'll flip here in a second. It should. 1,357 hours. It's currently what's on the truck. And for anybody that's interested, it's got an AM FM CD player. I was driving this thing back from Wisconsin without a radio, sucked. It does have an engine brake. It is not a Jake brake. It's more like an exhaust brake. But it does work pretty well. It will slow you down. What else? We do have I know you can't see it from over there, there's a little 110 power inverter right there.
Okay.
It's not much, it's just you can charge your phone or whatever off of it if you needed to, but it's not much. Any questions coming to mind, David?
Not too sure. Dustin, you got any questions? Anybody else out there back home watching have any questions for us here at all? 1,000-gallon tank, 1,500-gallon minute pump.
It's a Darley pump.
Darley pump, yeah.
The tank is all the poly, so it's not going to rust or corrode. The whole body of this thing is made out of the pro poly material.
You out there, Dodge? Looks like you're watching. You got any questions for the man? What's this here?
So that's your pump gear.
Pump gear, okay.
Yeah, for the old style you had the levers. And we can actually go through all that right quick if you want to. We'll cut the batteries on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start your truck.
Sounds like it runs pretty good.
So what you do whenever you pull up on scene is you're taking, you pull this lever, and you'll hear the CCO kind of kick over, put your truck in drive, you'll have to put on the brake. And now the pump's in gear. Whenever you see the two Fords come up, pump's in gear.
Alright.
Same way to take it out. Put your truck back in neutral. You watch your miles per hour fall down. I'll do it again. See how your miles per hour come up?
Yeah.
That means your truck's in pump gear and the pump's turning. Put it in neutral. Watch that thing fall down. Once it's back at zero, take the pump back out of gear. Yeah.
All right. Can we go ahead and turn all the lights on and everything? That'd be all right. Master switch for the lights is on. They're all
That'll
lighted.
be going now.
All right. We'll take a walk around here, guys.
Put on the brake. off the brake off and put it in drive. He's going to take it out apart. Those two up there are white lights and they turn off when it's in park. Just like that.
Oh, there you go. The truck's in drive right now. When you put it in park, those two white strobes come off. So right now the guys in the cab got it in park now because they're off. Put it in drive, those white lights come on.
Now the truck's on, you can kind of see it. All the compartments have these little strip lights.
The strip lights are in every compartment. There's an amber yellow strobe up there, everything else is red. There's a traffic indicator. Right now it's on center out, split. Compartment lights again.
Tell you what, let's see if we can raise that light.
All right. It's getting the generator fired up right now. We're going to raise this light tower up. Remote control for it right there. Yeah. So it's staring them two in here in person. They're blinding me.
One of the interesting things, if you hold the mass down like that, it's going to reset that thing where it needs to go before it'll store it. All you got to do is hold the mass down, and it'll turn it and put it exactly where it needs to. And all that runs off the generator.
Okay. Shore power. Water level indicator here in the back. Another 120 volt outlet.
That's the nozzle that'll come with the truck. It's specifically for foam firefighting. That's why you see such a big barrel on it. And you see all these cavities in here to help more air get in.
Okay.
I'm going to show you what the truck will do here in a second.
Like I said before, guys, these tires are all the same thing, same size and everything. It's my hotel room key for the hotel I'm staying at. Same thing as a credit card. Turning the pump on for us. We're going to spray some water, some foam here. Oh, well, we got... Well, that hose ain't the greatest. You're standing right there. Truck's idled up. He's giving her some more pressure now. Remember, this is just a straight foam nozzle, big bore foam nozzle. Thanks for getting wet for us.
I needed a shower anyway. It's a little cold start with it.
Huh?
I like my shoulders a little bit warmer.
Yeah. Warm day makes up for it.
Yeah. So
what you saw right there was about 75 psi.
Okay.
And you saw the stream that it would shoot at 75 psi.
Yeah.
So that's the equivalent of a smoothbore nozzle. Then of course the foam system, whenever we running foam through the lines, that's the downside. When
Yeah.
you run foam through the lines, it takes about 100 gallons of water at least to clean the foam out of the lines.
Yeah.
So that's the downside to running compressed air foam. But as far as saving water, it saves a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions pop up?
Not that I've seen here yet, anyway. See, just Dustin asked, hose comes with it, just the hard suction hose comes with.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had like 100. We'll give you like 100-foot stick of 1.75 inch. Do y'all need hose?
Well, we're looking for something to replace anyway. So,
We can probably help you with that.
at least last I knew, we were looking for something to replace. Need to update some.
I've got some hose.
So,
If it may not be this specific hose that's on the truck, but I've got some hose that we can include.
all right.
Now it's not LDH, but I've got some 1.75 inch and probably some 2.5 that I can include.
Well, guys, once again, if you got any more questions while we're here looking at this truck, it's a nice looking truck. Seems to run good. I don't know. You guys got some questions? Ask them up here quick, or give me a text message 605-659-4440. Diesel fuel only. How big a tank is this? How big a fuel tank is this?
80? I honestly can't remember. But I'll tell you, this is one of the things, 50.
50-gallon fuel tank.
This is one of the things that International had an issue with, was their fuel tanks. So the inside of these things would delaminate.
Mm-hmm.
We found that out last year. That tank right there is about 6 months old.
Okay.
It's brand new, of the recall or whatever. It's supposed to not delaminate. So that is a brand new fuel tank just because it was recalled. I imagine y'all get winter weather up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This
We'll get.
truck, I don't know what the best angle to look at it is. Oh, right back. If you can see the tire chains hanging down,
Oh, the automatic tire chains.
automatic tire chains.
Yes, guys, we're interested in this.
So if you look down there,
Automatic tire chains right here.
you'll see there's a little wheel right there.
Oh, that's cool.
And what that wheel does is ride on the inside of that tire, and it will throw those chains under the tire as you're going down the road.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be moving when you deploy them. You have to be moving whenever you retract them. Or else you'll rip the chains right out of the sprockets there.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it's an air actuated system. And like I say, that little wheel will spin on the inside of the tire and throw the chains under the tire as you're going down the road.
Oh, okay. So this arm will swing down
Yes, sir.
underneath the back tires here, and that wheel will spin. This will spin, come underneath this back tire, and that's how those automatic tire chains work.
And
All
it
right.
works wonders for breaking up ice and stuff like that.
Because you guys
We get a lot of ice.
you get ice down here, but you don't get snow.
Yeah, we get some snow, but it's mostly ice and stuff.
Mostly ice. Okay. Alright, well, one different tire on this truck, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, all poly construction.
Yep.
Tow recovery point right here.
Like I say, if you look, you won't see rust.
You guys have had this truck since it was new, right?
Yes, sir. We bought this one brand new.
This truck is a 2007 International. Bear Dustin. Does it use DEF? No, this truck does not use DEF.
Does not use DEF, does not have a particulate filter. It is all pre-emission.
No, there's no diesel particulator filter. It's all pre-emission. So that's definitely one thing us country folk like out in middle of South Dakota. We won't have to worry about that. In fact, give me a second. I will lay underneath another part of this truck and show you guys. Look down there. That's the exhaust pipe. You see it going straight up from off the back of the turbo next to the transmission there in the frame rail. There's the exhaust pipe coming straight back. Right back to the muffler and side discharge from the back tires on the passenger side. No particulator filter, no DEF system. So that's a definite plus that we like. We don't have to worry about the DEF system getting all messed up. It's an Allison automatic transmission, air brakes, I can see the front brake shoes from right here where I'm laying. They're really good. Rear brake shoes I can't quite see from here, but I'm sure they're just as good. Here's underneath some of the pump house.
No, I have not seen a roll slide. You'll have to go get it. Yeah, tell him that we haven't seen anything, you'll have to go get it.
The pump was just tested last August, I want to say. He said all the ladders come with this truck. Ladders were tested and certified last week or last month, he said. The guy had a phone call. He took off from me. I'm all by myself here. We'll pop the hood and take a look at the ponies. DT 570 International engine right there. Looks like everything's been well greased and taken care of. Coolant system's full, right?
Every 6 months.
Every 6 months get serviced? Oh wow, there you go.
Whether it needs it or not, every 6 months.
Every 6 months he just told me get serviced. Fresh oil change, oil filter, everything gets greased. That often with only 21,000 miles on it. I wonder if his oil's even dirty. A few farmers out there and other mechanics like me, that diesel oil is pretty good. It's usually black. Even brand new after a fresh change. Got some black in it.
That one goes on for about a mile.
What's that?
That one goes on for about a mile.
Yeah, automatic transmission. This dipstick here is about 1.5 miles long. The truck is off right now, so of course it's not going to be accurate. It smells like ATF to me. Doesn't smell burnt or anything. Yeah, transmission fluid smells good, looks good, nice red color.
Man, that'd be awesome.
Look at the paint on this thing. The paint on this truck looks really good. The serpentine fan belt there is good. No extra emissions coming off the turbo. So this is completely pre-emission truck. You guys had this truck since it was new?
Brand
Yep.
new.
These guys have had this truck since it was brand new. Close the hood up for him here. Alright.
You're more than welcome to drive it if you want to.
Oh, well. We might, if you don't mind, I guess.
I've got my chaplain here. He can watch the kids.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh. Mama's watching. I don't know if she's going to like that. Mama and Grandmama's watching.
yeah, I mean, he's the chaplain, so.
Chaplain's here to watch her kids. I think the 15-year-old older can handle it. She's got a set of keys for the car and everything. Got it, Lily? You can play babysitter for a little bit?
I'm pretty sure they're babysitting me.
Yeah, they probably are. Well, I'm going to take this thing on a little test drive here. Well, main fuse box in the cab or under the hood. And you talk about for the fuses for like the headlights and everything there, Dustin? That I don't know. The main fuse box for everything in the cab or under the hood? Main fuse box is in the cab, I'm being told. All right.
For all the truck stuff, anyway.
Jamie, my wife, said she's more worried about the chaplain worried about the chaplain dealing with the kids than the kids dealing with the chaplain.
So breakers and pretty much everything,
Yeah.
other than ancillary stuff.
All right. All right, Dustin likes that. They're all right there.
The other's a breaker box.
Breaker box right there as well. I'm assuming that's for
And
everything with the generator.
That's everything generator related. All the
So,
outlets,
all
the
the-
light tower.
All the outlets in the side boxes here, Dustin, and all the light towers and everything. There's your generator. Circuit breaker box right there, and that's on the passenger side in this front compartment. These are all roll-up doors.
And that way nobody pulls out of the station and takes the door off.
Yeah. Those, I've closed a couple of these doors. He's closed most of them. I closed a couple of them. They do close nice and easy. Like this ladder compartment door. That's real easy. Open, close. Everything latches real good. All the latches seem really good. Steps on both sides in the back. Again, it's your traffic indicator light. Left, right, center, out.
That was leaking around the coupling right there.
Yeah, that hose. Yeah,
That was leaking around the coupling.
about 3-4 inches back from the coupler, pretty much. What it looked like.
It's an engineer's equipment, I think.
Storage for a couple axes here, guys. I don't know if I ever really showed that. The radio back here was originally mounted back here. It doesn't seem to be very convenient right there, I guess.
We moved it up so we could see it.
It just makes sense that way.
Yeah. The other side is your air pressure controls.
All the air pressure controls for the calf system. Alright, that's easy enough to get at.
It's all stainless steel.
Everything's stainless steel down here. Make sure I got that in there right.
Yeah, it's
I believe so. Anybody else have any other questions for me? Not really looking like it too much. What did you say the wheelbase is on this truck?
226.
About a 226-inch wheelbase on this truck right here. So yeah. Under the front bumper right here, bottom side of the engine. Bottom side of the engine, the oil pan's nice and clean. Nice new clean looking oil filter. Front brakes definitely look really good. Everything's been freshly greased all the time.
July, August. That's pretty funny.
Front tow hooks mounted right here in the bumper. There's a cue siren right there. Something we're all going to have to play with. Never had one of those before. Oh, you know, guys get a new fire truck in a fire hall, and everybody turns 8 years old again. Got to hit all the buttons.
Absolutely.
Every one of us, me included. I hope I never grow up. Well, guys, this nice gentleman here has been offered me a test drive for this truck, but I don't know how that's going to work with videotaping here, so I'm probably going to go ahead and sign off. I will post a comment on my Facebook page here again once we get back from test drive, let you know how the turn radius is, acceleration, all that kind of stuff, which is also another good important piece of information to know. In tight corners we get sometimes going into them country roads, gravel roads and everything, going to guys' farm places. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and bid you guys adieu and let you have a nice day. Nice looking truck. Paint looks good. All the doors go up and down nice and good. We sprayed some water. Had all the lights running. Checked the oil and transmission fluid. Oil's nice and full. It's clean. Transmission fluid smells good. It's not burnt. Nice and pink red color for ATF like it should be. Yeah, you guys got any questions, send me a text message here, 605-659-4440. You guys have a good day.